funny.
Second.
National coordinator.
You can keep going, of course.
This is a good question. I was going to ask you guys. I forgot to ask. When it comes to training divisions, do you tend to just train one division, or do you like to train multiple at the same time?
Multiple.
Usually multiples.
Multiple. But doesn't that mean you need more weapons?
If you have them in spared, it's not a big deal.
Man, like, because of my fucking situation with now being at war with the Allies, I'm literally exporting nothing. God damn it. Guess I might as well close my economy and get my resources.
There are bodies fighting all over the Alps. God damn.
Sounds about right.
There's so many dead men on those mountains.
Well, yeah, you got to think about it. There's got to be like 800,000 dead men in the Alps right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're making new peaks of the Alps with corpses.
All right. Well, the Chilean forces are absolutely no match for the Brazilians. They're not nearly as good as the Bolivians were.
I have returned.
So no one's surprised.
I want to get rid of these divisions. I do not want them. I can disband someone else's units.
Was that a Dr. Seuss reference?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, apparently that does not work. It gives you the option to disband someone else's units. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it just returned control of them, actually. That's good. That's what I wanted.
Just disband somebody's entire army.
That's what I was trying to do. I was like, Peruvians, go home.
You're free now. Alright.
Factories are so wrecked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 military factories are currently destroyed because of partisans.
Well, that's a good question. How is fascism in America doing these days?
Well, the Prussian prince never bothered to support it.
It's at 39%, so it hasn't really gone up too much since we last looked.
Yeah, we can't get it much higher. There's just too much opposition to it and pressure.
Hashtag free Finland. Not anytime soon.
Oh my god, I hate the battle plans for the... Let's send like 16 divisions to surround one guy, but don't bother actually going to the capital that's undefended.
Yeah.
This is why I don't use battle plans that often. Just use the Peru division. I gave the Peruvians back. I don't want them. Resources to market, factory output, construction speed, research time. Oh god.
Join the allies.
Iraq join the allies.
What else were we expecting when I invade Iraq? Everyone I invade now joins the allies, thanks to somebody.
Because you're at war already with them.
Yeah. I'm not going to join the Axis under any circumstances, because when those Soviets come, so help you God, I'm just going to laugh and point.
You still haven't joined the Axis chat?
I refuse to, because I know the Soviets are going to come sooner or later. It's only 39, so God knows how long it's going to take them, but they'll come someday.
Eventually they'll show up, and while we're slapping the shit out of each other, they're growing in strength.
Yeah. Pro tip. We kind of have to deal with the Soviets or we're gonna die.
Well, we dealt with the Soviet Union pretty good the last game.
Yeah, but that was also under my incompetent command, so.
Yeah, that was thanks to my own personal incompetence, not to.
That's okay. We'll just lug around these heavy cannons everywhere we go.
Yep.
It'll be fine.
I
We
was
don't need small arms.
doing turtling and trying to get fucking, you know, the long-term plan running.
Yeah.
And then the war starts in 37. It's like, well, fuck.
Just never have enough support equipment these days.
Yep. Well, I mean, I have a plan. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to invade Iran, and then I'm going to go through the British Raj, and I'm going to steal a bunch of rubber, which will likely end up being the only source for the German Reich and Reich's aircraft. Because I don't think Brazil can be exporting to the Germans due to a lack of land connection and, you know.
Yeah,
Britain
it might be
rules the
hard to get
waves.
ships over there.
Yeah, so we're gonna need to secure fucking Germany a supply of rubber for their planes, and Prussian Prince if he ever decides he needs an air force.
I mean, do I even have rubber? I have rubber. I have a little bit of rubber.
Yeah. You guys in the New World have some rubber, but the problem is if you check the map, the only source of rubber you'll find in the Old World is, well, Indochina.
Mm. That or make it yourself.
Yeah, which isn't exactly efficient.
No.
On top of that, God knows how much oil I'm going to need to secure for this shit. I have a strange feeling that everyone needs a lot of oil in Europe right now.
Oh,
Then
God,
again, the Soviets might be able to supply.
the British breakthrough in Germany as well. Crumbs.
Not for long, I think.
Yeah, they're surrounded and cut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're losing.
The Wehrmacht and Waffen SS are cleaning up.
Yep.
I'm starting to actually break off units, and for now I'm going to have them sit in all the captured capitals to try to suppress them a little bit. Be nice if they would stop being dicks and blowing shit up. Can't you accept my benevolence? I'd really love to not fight in the mountains for a while, too.
Well, you are trying to take Chile. It's pretty much a mountain.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Now don't do Chile discredit. It's not a mountain. It is a range of mountains.
It's a whole
Oh,
bunch
I'm
of them.
sorry.
Some nice suggestions in my chat, like invade Poland, which I'm already doing. But then I also have invade Ottomans.
Well, invading me would be a bad idea.
I don't know. I feel like that's a fight that the Italians and Germans would back him up on.
Nah, because I can join the Axis at any time.
No, Hungary's looks like it has Poland on the ropes there.
Yeah.
Fighting in Chile is actually pretty easy. I mean, there's only one or two provinces all the way down. Argentina is probably going to be the most difficult one to take, though. Unless, of course, I
Yeah,
can completely surround it.
No one's even buying my oil. Sad face.
Well, the
Alright,
oil's
fuck it.
clearly not up to snuff. It's not very good oil.
Yeah, I'm just closing the economy. I need my own resources at this
Why
point.
is
Fuck it.
France not falling instantly, someone asks. Because they have a very strong military and they're defending in the Alps?
Yeah.
The Alps is the new Maginot Line.
Yeah, basically. God, it takes so long to fix these factories.
And Iraq capitulates.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I've got
you guys don't
9,
want to see the losses.
12, 17 civilian factories out due to sabotage.
Yeah, you gotta deal with the sabotage.
Italy
Listen,
has,
y'all, this is sabotage.
Italy has lost 800k. Germany has lost also 800k. Wow, that's a grind.
Yeah. Welcome to mountain combat.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of just turned into World War One down there. Nobody is moving.
Yeah.
All's quiet on the Western Front.
No, not from where I'm sitting.
Okay, well, yeah, Brazil is a new Western Front.
Well, no, the border between Italy, France, and Germany is just bathed in fire.
Yeah.
You know, between all the infantry, the armor, the aircraft, it's not quiet.
Death is Destiny. Thanks for joining in. He asks, who's playing? Another person who just joined the chat. I'm playing as Brazil. Bob's playing as, like, New Sweden, Scandinavia. Kailvin's
Paradox
playing
Plaza.
as the Neo-Ottoman Empire, and we have the Prussian Prince playing as Hungary right now.
Why haven't I invaded the Balkan states? Well, it's on my list of things to do, but I've got to deal with my own kind of rebel problems and then building up my infrastructure and all that.
And on top of that, the Prussian Prince is already invading the Baltic states.
God, when
It's
you
gonna be
repair
hungry
a
soon.
factory, do you have is it the exact same amount of time and
I don't-
effort to build a new one?
No, I don't think so.
Seems like it's a lot. Maybe it's just because
Like, if you just mess over the bar, it tells you how much.
progress. Actually, it doesn't. It just says progress.
Okay, well, it tells you how long to when it's building. So
Yeah, it
fuck
tells you
if
when
I
it's
know.
going to finish.
Yeah.
Bolivia's being an ass. That was true. Well, Bolivia's gone now.
Brazil's borders will stretch from coast to coast.
Pax Brasilia.
Yeah, you've manifested some destiny there.
Yeah. It's just that Argentina's, like, right in the frickin' center there.
Yeah.
Mexico still fighting. What is happening?
Isn't it crazy? How many
Yep.
men have... I'm curious how many men have died in that war. Let's see. Mexico has lost 41,000 men. The United States has lost 121,000.
Yeesh.
Mexico, man. Serious business.
So yeah, I'm only 2 provinces away from Santiago, but we're down to the bottleneck.
We're less than a week from 1940, guys.
Jesus Christ.
Huzzah. And this
So
is
who's
why I
preparing
say
for
someday
Barbarossa?
The Soviets will come. Like, the Germans are just researching the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact now. which can only mean that, in a few years, the Soviets will come.
Oh boy.
We've built that wall. What wall? What wall are you talking about, Puckdom? We're gonna build a wall. We're gonna make the Soviets pay for it. What kind of wall are you talking about?
Christ, I wish we could get the Soviets to subsidize our walls.
Yeah, really. Almost to Santiago. We're getting there. Chili and its delicious steel. Well, it's got a little bit of delicious steel. It's got 24 steel. I'm getting to the point where I definitely need to start actually recruiting specialized MP divisions. How
Yeah.
How don't you have Ben, how don't you have? What does that mean? How don't you have? How don't I have what?
I feel like there's people who've been with us for so long they can't figure out how to word anymore.
I
Wording is
mean, to be
difficult.
fair, I'm surprised we still have our ability to word.
Nah, we think we do, we don't.
We're actually just speaking incomprehensible gibberish.
Mm-hmm.
But it's comprehensible, right?
Well, that's the thing. Like, crazy people can talk to crazy people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can understand
So
each
it
other
works
because
out
we're all
alright,
insane.
yeah.
Let's finally get these MPs worked on.
I did take Warsaw.
Is Poland's still up? Yeah.
Yeah, they have a ton of troops.
Yeah, you don't say. How's
Sounds
your
like-
manpower looking, by the way?
300,000.
Oof, that's getting low.
What level law do you have?
It's the extensive conscription.
Woo!
Oh, jeez, you are running out of manpower there, boy.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'll say I'm on volunteer only and have 3.35 million.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Sorry, how many guns don't you have? Right now, I have 10,000 extra guns right now. Do a naval invasion. I don't have any naval infantry.
Well, you don't need naval infantry. You just have to have, you know, a chain of naval supremacy to wherever it is that you're trying to invade.
Yeah.
Well, where I'm trying to get is defended, so there's no way I'm going to be able to land there.
Oh man, looks like the Mexican Empire is starting to falter.
That's not good for me.
Yeah, it's not good for anybody because the U.S. hasn't been doing shit to anyone as long as they're fighting the Mexicans.
Yeah.
Like that's just bad for everybody.
Molotov Ribbentrop Pact. Okay,
So
then.
now we find out, does Zog Defiant?
I'll go to war with Albania.
Sure. The Albania that was already conquered.
Some interesting events.
I hate to ask, Prussian Prince, what's Germany researching right now in its focus?
I hope it's not Danziger War. Oh, it's extra research slot.
Okay, good. You need to keep an eye on that because they can now research
Yeah.
either alliance with the USSR or war with the USSR.
Yeah.
You might want to keep an eye on that to know if war happens to be coming.
All right, Chile is about
Hope
to
not.
capitulate.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, I don't think you can be ready for war with the USSR.
I don't know. I feel pretty good about it.
So now you just need to take over Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, and Argentina.
Yep. But for now, I think I'm going to. Oh God, the battery on my laser mouse died, so I have to use my. God damn it, my regular mouse, and it's garbage. Wait, actually, I think I can hardwire it. I think I can plug it right straight in through its.
This is
face.
where we need like a Hitler downfall video for that.
Yeah, really.
Hmm.
See, can I actually plug this straight into its face? I think it should. It fits. Does it fit? There we go. Should be able to keep using this now. Well, maybe if I turn it on. There we go.
All right. It's time to secure Iran.
Come Come on, Mouse. You know you want to work. Alrighty. Building tanks I don't really need, but figured might as well get them going
Yep.
for when I do need them.
What do I need to get peace with the allies? In theory, 50% war score over them.
Not happening.
Oh God, why does this not want to work?
Yeah, it is currently 2%. To be fair, it's in my favor. 2%. Out of curiosity, why has nobody freaking declared war on Belgium yet? Like, any one of you could just justify it and declare it.
But it's Belgium. Nobody cares about Belgium.
I'm not saying it would break the line and make France fall, but
Why don't you declare war on Belgium?
I'm not a member of the Axis.
So,
So, actually, if I do declare war on Belgium, then they'll join the Allies and it'll work anyway. Alright, fine, I'll declare war on Belgium.
Brilliant.
Ask what I thought to be a stupid question, as it turns out, no, it's actually quite valid. I could just do it.
Oh, we're at peace. Peace at last.
7 minutes ago.
France
Quality-
bans communism.
Oof.
Wow.
So you can't seem to finish off Poland, huh?
No, they have like all these victory points scattered.
Yeah. How many casualties have you taken fighting them?
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh God.
happened?
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Get your
I
mouth
gotta be
guard
fast.
hungry.
Because yeah, you're next.
How is the U.S. fascist? United States is not
Oh.
fascist. It is only 41% fascist.
We've been trying really hard.
Yeah.
On a side note, the U.S. is finally preparing for intervention.
Okay.
Yeah.
They haven't intervened at all.
So I don't know what the hell is going to come of that, but we'll find out, I suppose.
What I'm finding really annoying about my mouse right now is that my dog chewed the cord that came with it. And they don't sell replacement cords that actually fit into the mouse correctly.
My chat's
Wait,
getting
holy
excited
shit.
about-
If you click on the world tension thing, there's actually like a screen for it and other stuff. And let's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
lets us see all the current active wars and shit.
Mhm.
Wow.
Alright. Guess we're using the crappy wired mouse. Belgium! Join the Axis.
No allies.
Oh, that works.
I mean, Mexico definitely seems to be holding out pretty good. I mean, they're falling back a little, but it's extremely slowly.
Yeah, the U.S. might not actually even come over to Europe. They might just try to
Who's
deal with
Argentina's
Mexico.
president? Argentina's president is this big fat guy. Agustin
Alright, so-
Pedro Justo.
Belgium's in the Allies. It just hasn't been called into the war yet.
See, how long do I got till I get MPs? 150 days until I get MPs.
So yeah, the Hungarian-Czechoslovakian war.
It's
Yeah.
It's kind of escalated.
The Japanese-Chinese war.
That one's been stuck forever.
Yeah, that's,
China's been making steady progress against Japan. They're all the way to
yeah,
Korea.
there's been over 2 million casualties in that.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
The Hungarian-Polish War. Wow, yeah. Poland's getting wrecked on that. The Turkish-Greek War, well, that one's going well. And the Soviet-Polish War, the Soviets have suffered 0 casualties.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
In other words, everybody has died.
Except the Russians.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, Germany's also suffered 1 million casualties, which ain't good for them. They have like 3 million manpower pool. Probably less considering they don't have a lot of their historical land.
Mm-hmm. How's my repairing going? Ugh, slowly. Alright, I don't care about the dockyards. How's my resistance? It's really not that bad. I didn't really consider resistance too much. Otherwise, well, no, I was gonna say otherwise I would have done MPs, but I don't have the resources for that shit. That went to work.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
No, Poland was not a part of any faction.
They had their own faction with the Baltic states, Lithuania,
Oh, there you
Estonia,
go.
and Latvia. Like, just look at the factions map. What nations are actually part of the Allies and the Axis? Well, the Allies have too many nations to list right now.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And the Axis are Central Europe, Brazil, Mexico, and yeah. And I guess Japan as well. Technically Axis.
Brazil's gonna start bringing in some new units for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, I've basically not been training anything. I barely have been able to equip my current army.
Yeah. Well, I'm at the point where everybody's basically equipped, and the new people will get old equipment, and the new equipment will come in eventually. Right, I'm only down like 30 artillery pieces, a few hundred support equipment, and like 4,000 infantry weapons. Really not that much.
Yeah, I'm only down 7,000 artillery pieces and 4,500 infantry equipment.
Don't deploy them all at once or you'll lose your stockpile fast. The whole point of deploying them at once was to use up the stockpile I'm not using.
Yeah.
I mean, the guns are just sitting there. I could put them in people's hands, or they could just continue to sit in a warehouse. I mean, they're not really doing any good just hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Ben looks like he'd play a good Star Trek villain. I'm okay with that. How is your oil situation? I'm at -1 oil, so pretty good actually.
Yeah. Unless you're building like air or navy, you don't need much oil.
Yeah.
Or
Someone
unless you
wants
try
me
and
to show
actually do
Europe
something
right now.
like mechanization.
Hungary's gobbled up most of Poland and is going to butt heads with the Soviet Union soon. Stalemate continues throughout the Swiss Alps, basically. I don't know
the
what
Soviets
Bob's
have
doing.
actually
He hasn't said a
advanced,
word.
have they? Yeah, the Soviets
You know-
didn't actually take anything at
Oh,
all.
they're actually in my territory,
Oh.
but they're taking stuff for me.
Oh.
Are they
That's
on-
oddly
part of the war on
kind.
your side?
Yes, apparently
Okay.
occupying territory for me.
What the fuck, Brill, you fucking idiot. I'm not sure what that one's about.
You've done it wrong, Ben. Whatever it is.
I don't know. Non-contextual swearing.
See,
So I just had to turn off my wake up alarm.